All right, special. Somehow Zombie Juggernaut is still alive. I don't know how that's going on. All right, let's go ahead. Go into Doctor Strange. I need to try to get him killed off, because otherwise just going to revive everybody.
More left rudder. Put down more flap.
And Strange is about to pop his ult, isn't he? There goes Wongers. And back onto a taunt. Got a basic here. Alright, what's this gonna do? Okay, Johnny. I hear you, man.
We're gonna win. We're gonna win!
You're gonna lose. You stink. You're gonna lose.
Got him!
How's it going, everybody? This is Siri here, and we have our round 1 match of a Cosmic Crucible. We are going against Doocy. I do remember playing them in the past, and they are 278, almost 279 million TCP, and they are with We Were Groot. So apparently Groot is no more. As far as the defense goes, we have Illuminati, Black Knight, Doctor Strange in stage 1. The Illuminati's G20 also, so that's actually pretty cool. Stage 2. We do have a full Vigilante team. Stage 3, we have Liberty with Dorm. Stage 4, we have a Superior 6 team with the G20 Green Goblin Classic. If he ends up being on that new tech Spider Villain team, which is what I'm guessing, that's actually going to be pretty useful for them. Stage 5, we have their monster defense. We have a Mephisto, Xavier, Null, New Emma, and we have Gladiator. And stage 6, we have Phoenix Force, Kahori, we have Thanos Endgame, and Pav. So some pretty interesting defenses in here. Now, Vince in chat gave me a team to test out for stage 5. He said he's done it a few times and it works. So we're going to end up breaking up our Starjammers and testing that out ourselves. So let's go ahead and start with that one. All right, for stage 5, the team that Vince said he's done a few times is going to be Quasar, Odin. We're going to end up using Havoc for the stun. We have Lilandra in here, who's going to bypass Gladiator for the taunt. And we have Songbird for that turn 1 ult in here. And then we have Odin for those assists that's going to be knocking into Xavier. And that's also going to get a battlefield effect out there. So this should work in theory. I was thinking of doing something similar. I was seeing if I need a Null in here. We don't really need that because Quasar is going to end up getting immunity on us anyways. So it's going to protect from the Null doing his ultimate pact in here anyways. So yeah, let's go ahead and see how this ends up going. Alright, so Mephisto's going to do the Empowered Pact. We have the immunity, so we're not going to get peppered in all those negative effects. Right off going into Lilandra, which actually isn't terrible because we already got the passive to bypass the Gladiator in here. Let's go into Xavier, use the special from Gladiator now. Alright, Null got the kill into Lilandra. Alright, so let's go ahead and we want a special or ult in here. We can't flip anything due to the safeguard. I don't think we can rewind him, so special does more damage. This gets defense down. Let's go ahead and do the special in here. Alright, special here. Alright, let's try to get the stun into him. Odin needs to get that turn. Alright, he's got some assist out there. Let's go ahead special. Hey, what's up, Bendy and Old Timey? How's it going, guys? Oof. Alright, heal up, please. Alright, basic here. We need to get through those 3 death proofs, or 1 death proof now. There's the ult. Please survive. That's gonna kill me. Yikes. Well, that didn't work. That shouldn't be too bad of a cleanup, though. All right, we're jumping over to stage 2. We're going to end up doing the Vigilante mirror matchup in here. Then later on, we'll try to go back to clean up that stage 5. I don't think that shouldn't be too bad. So for this one here, yeah, we just got the standard mirror matchup. We have Silver Sable in the middle. That way the clones end up getting the Silver Sable speed. This is a pretty standard counter. It's not too bad at all. All right, so our clone was a hit monkey. Okay, let's go ahead and ult turn 1. That's going to get us that speed up. All right, now we use our Silver Sable ult here. Get rid of those positive effects, except for Daredevil Moderns, because he sucks. Hit monkey doing the ult, that's fine. We got immunity. Now we're going to use the special that should kill Elektra, hopefully. Punisher and Elektra. There goes their kits. They're now broken. Special here to heal up. There goes Silver Sable. All right, let's pop the ult here. I love that Striker Shot Punisher. It's awesome. All right, let's special. Try to take those buffs off. And special here. That should kill him. All right, special here. That's going to flip. There goes Punisher, and there goes Hit Monkey. Not bad at all. I'll take it. All right, for the cleanup in stage 5, we're going to end up breaking up our Immortal X-Men. I don't actually think I need them in the other rooms. So we're going to end up using Storm and Jean from this very fast speed so I can try to take out the Xavier as quick as possible. We have Nolan here to stop the empowerment from Mephisto in here. We have APOC for extra damage. We have Shadow King in here. Because we're going to be popping the ult turn 1 with Storm. That's going to cause the ping from Shadow King. Hopefully that does end up killing the Xavier. Because we have Null, it's not going to get the empowerment from Mephisto, so I don't have to worry about the death first there. That has a good possibility of actually killing him off. This one should work pretty good. Let's go in. Alright, so there goes Mephisto doing the basic. That's fine. Alright, let's go ahead. Pop the ult here. There goes Xavier. Awesome. Looks like we actually didn't even need to bring Storm and Jean. Well, might have spoke too soon. Let's go ahead and pop the special here. All right, let's go ahead and let's do the Striker Shot here into Gladiator for Jean. All right, Noel, let's go use the special, get rid of those negative effects off of us. There goes Mephisto, Noel, Emma. Let's ult here. Yeah, I'll take it. All right, stage 3. We're going to end up using our Superior 6. We have Black Cat in here. Black Cat's going to hopefully get all the revive onces off of the Liberty team. I didn't G20 Black Cat yet, but she is actually on the radar just because I like her so much. Super easy matchup. They're not going to get the immunity or anything. Well, they're going to get immunity, but we're going to end up flipping everything with Green Goblin Classic on here. So yeah, really easy. Let's go in. All right, so they're going to get the immunity here. Green Goblin Classic, we're going to ult, and that's going to flip those immunities. Somebody was asking in chat. Now they have Disrupt with Trauma, which is awesome. Looks like I didn't clear one of the revive onces, which is fine. Let's go ahead and get the stun into Peggy. All right, let's go ahead and special. Peggy's going to get ability blocked anyways. Let's throw the ability block into Falcon. Yeah, Sam still has it. That's fine. Let's special here. All right, let's go ahead. Special into Sam. Now he's got the Disrupt. Now he's got slow, Striker Shot. He's going to ult. That should, I think, be okay. There goes Dorm. And Patriot's going to do his thing. That hurts. right, so let's go ahead and special into Joaquin. Special here. I'm gonna do a turn meter rewind. Or not. Alright, let's ult here. Alright, let's rewind this clump over here. And you're just going into my black cat now. Not cool, man. Let's go ahead and basic into you. Ult. No permakill pulled off there. I was hoping that would work. Well, I dropped this one. Oh well. Alright, basic. Alright, we'll clean that up. That's fine. Alright, stage 6. We're going to end up attempting this. I'm not quite sure how it's going to end up playing out, but we have Black Knight in here. We have Old Man Logan, Nightcrawler. Cable's going to get us Terminator and Spawn. New Emma's going to shut down the speed of the Omega Red Phoenix Force. That way he's not getting all the extra speed. The Omega Red is 2 diamonds, so I am definitely worried about that one. I'm hoping the Retaliates can try to take care of the Kohori in here, and then we have Old Man Logan. If I can get the special off for the revive once, then I may end up being okay. At worst, hopefully this becomes a 2-tap. We'll see what happens in here. Alright, so pass a shot, missed. 1 shot, retaliate. 2 shot, retaliate. Pav going in. Pav is going to get slaughtered here. Stun Kohori here. I can't stun these two. Let's get the stun into Thanos. Let's ability block you. Let's throw the ability block into you now. Now you're not going to suck all those negative effects up. This is going to hurt. So I think I'm going to actually push Thanos here. Not yet. Alright. Basic, retaliate. Get him. No charge on you. Let's basic. That's going to get you turn meter. It was Nightcrawler. That's fine. Alright, let's rewind. And let's ult. That's gonna get the ability block back on you. I still got the revive once. Let's ult into you. That should kill you. Let's ult into you. Can I stun you now there? Yes, I can. That's game. Shout out to DNA for some of those ideas on this one. That worked like a charm. Hell yeah. Yeah, Freddie Mercury for the win. Alright, stage 1, we're going to use our Illuminati. We're going to put a Preton here with Zombie Juggernaut. We're using Black Bolt in here because he gives you extra health and damage to the team, which I'm going to need. They have the overpowered advantage on us, so I don't know how that's going to actually play out. If I can use Black Panther Shirt to get the charges off Black Knight, try to take him out, I'm going to feel comfortable. After that, I need to try to take care of Hank Pym, but that Doctor Strange doing the revive is going to be a ticking time bomb for me. I don't think Skirmish is going to work in here because the charge is on Black Panther Shuri, so we're not going to change the ISOs, but let's see what happens on this one. Alright, special. Got the charges off. That's lucky. And there goes the trauma on us. That's not cool. Alright, let's ult them. We got some trauma on them. Yeah, that's not working at all. I think I'm just going to back out, then burn it. Yeah, I had the Preton. That just didn't work. Do I just keep it and then try to clean this up? I don't know what, honestly, what I had to clean this up with.
Cancer called me today. So gonna take your loved ones away.
Because if I lose this team, I don't know what I have. So that's why I'm thinking back out, burn it, then go back in.
Raped, torn, now old.
Yeah, we'll back out. We're going to burn it to get the exhaust into Black Knight, and then we'll try this again. All right, we're going to end up doing a burn attack with the Spider Society team. They have a lot of buffs. I think they can probably survive a lot of the opening barrage and hopefully get to turn 2 abilities on here. If I can pull both a Black Panther Shuris, that's going to be ideal. I don't know if I'll be able to survive that long, but let's see how long this team can survive. All right, we're going to see what happens on this one. We have the Illuminati, we have a Preton Zombie Juggernaut, and we're throwing Human Torch in here. He is G20 for me, new stats. I just want to see what he ends up doing on this one. I realistically don't think I'm going to end up clearing this room. I just kind of stretched myself a little bit too thin, breaking up Immortal X-Men when I didn't need to. And I did end up going kind of turtle heavy on this one, just testing things out on the defense side of things. Yeah, let's see what happens in here. If I lose this one, I honestly don't really care at this point. Let's go in. All right, let's see how this opening barrage ends up going. Black Panther Shuri, let's special here. Hank doing the special on me. All right, let's go ahead and drop the tank, get the trauma out there. Stun into Human Torch. The one guy actually wanted to test out on this attack. That's wonderful. Let's go into you. This gives defense up immunity. Yeah. And there's the ult. Barely survived that one. All right, let's pop the ult here. The skirmisher, when we don't have charges, definitely hurts on this one. All right, let's do the special here. That's going to get Safeguard a little bit of a heal. All right, here comes a ult. All right, special. Somehow Zombie Juggernaut is still alive. I don't know how that's going on. All right, let's go ahead. Go into Doctor Strange. I need to try to get him killed off, because otherwise it's just going to revive everybody. And basic here. And Strange is about to pop his ult, isn't he? There goes Wongers. And back onto a taunt. Got a basic here. All right, what's this gonna do? Okay, Johnny. I hear you, man. All right, now please die. Holy shit, G20 Johnny. My god, that ult just decimated them. Oh my god. All right, we're gonna end up seeing what happens in this one here. So this kind of a hodgepodge. Chat kind of threw out a couple options as well. Chat threw out the Medusa to stop the death proofs on spawn from Lizard, which I actually don't hate. We have Howard. I want to see if he actually stops the speed from Green Goblin Classic. Gord to hopefully get the charges off the Green Goblin Classic. Lady Deathstrike's new stats. If she can get her turn off, I think that's gonna be pretty nasty. Kang for the turn meter. Let's go ahead and make you a striker, I think, on this one, because we don't have Cabal in here. Let's go in. Let's see if Medusa actually can do something on this one. I'm kind of curious. So, no death proofs. Let's try to get special here. So we got slow into Spider Slayer, which I don't hate. Let's target you, ult, get the charges off you, hopefully. There goes the charges. And Howard, I think I want to ult here. We don't have to worry about the taunt coming on Lizard. Let's special into you. And yeah, you're just gonna pick them all up, Bart and Lady Deathstrike. And Medusa actually did something by stopping the death proofs and got the final kill. I don't hate that counter. I like it. All right, we have the Liberty cleanup. We're gonna go in here with our Cabal team. We have Titania, who I need a G19 still, and we have Moonstone, who is G19, 3 diamond. But yeah, this one I don't think is gonna be a problem. We're gonna get that early crit. We're gonna get our speed out here, and we should be able to just kind of pick them all up. Let's finish it. All right, so let's go ahead and get a kill on you, or not a kill on you, because you are not G20. Or 19, I should say. Let's go ahead, special here. And I'm going to end up doing a ult into you. I could have done a special. I hit the wrong button. That's fine. Let's rewind. And now you are just dead. All right. That was a pretty brutal Crucible. Just went a little bit too heavy on the defense side. Let me see if my opponent got his tax in yet. All right, so we did end up getting a victory on this one, and a pretty good one. So even with all those dropped attacks, we still got the W. We got a 48,562, and Ducey got a 40,628. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the attacks, because some of these are pretty interesting over here. Stage 1, we end up having to do that burn attack, because we couldn't just one-shot it. Then Human Torch came in strong for this one for 7556. Stage 2, 8365 with the Vigilante Mirror. Stage 3, I did end up messing this one up. I needed to go at Captain Sam a little bit more since I couldn't flip his Disrupt over. Then he got the speed up and everything just kind of went south from there. Cabal cleanup on that one, 7960. I think I could have actually used just Cabal in here, Black Cat, and probably another fast villain character, and that probably would have got the one shot here as well. So it is what it is on that one. Stage 4, just a hodgepodge team to take out Superior, 68368, really efficient on that one. Stage 5, so we end up almost getting the one shot. This was just really dicey. Then we did some overkill. We didn't need to bring Storm and Jean in here because they really didn't do too much. And this is kind of what ended up costing us a lot of efficiency for dropped attacks on here. Regardless, the 2-tap on here did get us a 7960. Stage 6, a really good clean one-shot on here. I'm actually happy with this one for 8353. I'll see if I can replicate this one again, because this is pretty common defense that we're seeing in Stage 6. Now, as far as the defense goes, they end up using their all G23 Diamond, 2 Diamond, Fantastic Four into my Night Stalkers team, 8372. If that pulls Fantastic Four, I'm fine with it. I'll do that all day. Stage 2, they end up doing a Starjammer team into my Orcus Dorm, 8362. Stage 3, so they went in with the Cursed. They were able to pull both of Xavier's abilities I saw. Then they went in with Odin, Old Man Logan, Sombird, Quasar, OG Emma as well. They were able to kill off my Mr. Fantastic and OG Emma. And then I basically killed him with the Invisible Woman in there and Franklin. Then they went in with a 2-piece Night Stalker, Shadow King, Ares, Super Scroll for the cleanup, 75-65. So that did take 3 attacks there. Stage 4, Cabal, King, APOC, 83-70. And stage 5. So they went in with Starjammers, backed out. Went in with this team here with Odin, backed out. Then Fantastic Four backed out. This is a very strong defense on here. So yeah, they didn't do any burn attacks. I did end up costing on that one. Stage 6 over here. This is my Kahori Phoenix Force team. They went in with Immortal, killed Kahori. They didn't even kill Phoenix, oddly enough. And then they went in with Orcus for the cleanup. So I do like that Orcus cleanup on here for 79-59. So well played, Deucey. I thought I actually lost with all those dropped attacks on there, but it looks like my turtle shell held up on me. So it looks like my next opponent's going to be Matt C. I'll try to get this one recorded and uploaded as well. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, have one for the rest of the day.